Well, charity's always there. It must be still yesterday where you live too. It's funny that uh, let's see, it's not coming up on me yet. Maybe 14 sort of says, but it doesn't. Not sure how to work all this stuff. Um, what I want to make sure everybody gets is a copy of what we call our 500 mini grants report for your state. Now, this I think is very important. It's one of my best lists I have for every state on how you can, what's available in your state and where to get it for almost anything. Now, let's see, I got to find that link so I could send that to you. And download a 5 minute grant report. Okay. Um, Here we go. Okay. Now let's see. Chat. Okay. Here I'm going to put the chat. Okay. How are the shingles? Well, I'm getting closer to a thatched roof. It's a little better every day. I mean, it doesn't take big leaps, but a little bit. In the last 3 days, I went out and walked 6 miles. So I'll do that again today. Okay, but see that download that report. Make sure you get that. I think it's the best thing. I mean, don't forget, I've been studying this stuff. I just counted up the years, 48 years. Yeah. So it's trying to get all that into a usable form for the average person to use. And that's the hardest part. It's all there, true. It's like everything you need is in Google, but you can't find it. Yeah. So it's trying to organize this data and make it of value to people. So they go. And I think on your part, what you have to realize is that it may not be easy. It may be easy. You get lucky and you fill out, I show you and you fill out that one form. But most of the time that won't happen. And you're going to have to carry on. So to me, what you have to think in your mind is, do I have an easier place to get the money? Okay. If you do, go get it. You got a rich uncle or whatever. You could sell one of your children, anything that will bring you income. That may be easier. Probably not, but and so it just you have to face reality. Once you face reality, it becomes a lot easier. If your reality is different than what reality is, you get pissed off, and you stop, But it's amazing what you could do when you have to, or you feel you have to. And so I think the best thing is to realize that the government and all these programs are not set up with you in mind. I mean, they say they do that, but they don't. They all have different constraints they have to work with. I mean, it is, it's sort of like, what's that jingle thing? You take things out and you try to, not have the whole thing fall down. It's sort of like that. And so when they add in a new program, they have to realize what all the other programs are and how this is going to affect everybody. Happy 4th. Yes, I'm going to go down the mall, see what's going on as soon as I finish with you guys. And I'll probably try to do a quickie down there on YouTube. But this is just for you guys because you guys made this happen. You guys are responsible for making my life wonderful, to tell you the truth, because you tell me how it helps your life, and then there is nothing better to do in life than to help somebody and to see they got help. It doesn't work all the time, of course, like everything else. At my age, I know that better than anything. And so but having an opportunity to try to help somebody is a gift in itself. In other words, maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't. I can't guarantee. I can guarantee only that these programs are real and millions and millions of people take advantage of them every year. So my mission is to try to get everybody living in America to realize that these things are here, and they're going to be here whether you like it or not. And it's sort of learning the system. It's sort of like, to me, it's almost like, learning to drive a car. Sure, you really don't need a car, right? You could walk to New York from Washington. It just may take you a year or something like that. Any thoughts on trying to get interest on a EIDL loan? You ask. Absolutely. You just ask. I mean, and the government is flexible. If it's not interest, maybe there's different kind of payments. No, you ask the people giving out the money. Tough getting online. Then I got a default letter. Paid enough to get out of collections, thinking of contacting my U.S. Yes, that can't hurt. You contact the center, say, hey, I can't make these payments. Help me, fix this, because they can. You and I can't. We have to go through the process, whatever it is. And don't forget, there's always, in every program, there's always a way to go to a higher level. Poconos. Wow, grand rising from Poconos. Musa, God, I used to be a bellhop in the Poconos. I forget the name of the thing. But from Wilkes-Barre, I think it was the summer before I went to college. That was great. It's all young people. You'd work all day till 9, 10 o'clock, and then you'd start partying you go to party till 4 o'clock in the morning, get 2 hours of sleep, and go down and carry luggage again. That comes from a man with a huge heart. Well, thank you, Lisette. I mean, we all have that heart. See, and I don't feel special, or there's nothing different about me. We all have different shades of what being a human is. And the older I get, the more I see that, boy, that's one of the best parts of life is sharing your heart. And also what I think is great about Lisette is that is something you could keep growing forever. I mean, you're at 80, I can't run as fast. I can barely run. I fall down all the time. Just wanted to mention that Find Help Career One Stop doesn't work for me at this month. It's likely my state in North Carolina is dead. Like you said, I'm trying to get a paying job and car repair grants and emergency fund. Well, there should be a Career One Stop. I don't understand why you think. What is your zip code? Tell me your zip code now. Okay, Rob, I'm sorry. Tell me your zip code. Let me take a look my way. I mean, you should at least make an appointment to see them. Okay, Matthew, you have a kind heart and careful. Thank you, William. Okay, 27107. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got some here. Okay, here, Rob. This is the Career One Stop for your zip code. And call and make an appointment. Don't read anything until you make. Why isn't this? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh. There we go. Thanks for coming back. I screwed up. Anything, it's always like that. And what happened, see, I have two. Well, I couldn't reboot this because I was on live on the same account on another computer. And so that was screwing it. So anyway, I can't, let me see if I could get, somebody needed something. Oh, yeah, boy, it doesn't let me. Okay, let me. Okay, so let me Career One Stop. I tried it and I got where you are in Carolinas, I forget. but it wouldn't let me translate that. So here's the website. It is there. Oh wait, why doesn't that? See the error requests. Well, I don't know. I see that. Well, that's something in the chat. It doesn't let me put Career One Stop in. Uh, okay, but they have plenty of help. Yeah. And also go to findhelp.org and put in job training. And what you have to do is start calling the people that come up in there, because they may not have what you want, but they are the best sources to find what you need. Okay. That's important. Well, Tammy's good, but I had the zip code that was good for him. And that was it. So also I want to give you that 500. Make sure you download the 500 mini grants for your state. Okay, that's the best thing. And I worked on that for about a year or two. And I haven't really talked about it much, but it is a complete directory of the best programs in your state for anything. In other words, I have a source there on for healthcare and dental care and pet care. I got all the sources there for starting a business. Actually, what I'm trying to say is I can access those links. They always tell me local resources that I get no traction from. Setting up an appointment is sometimes that I don't even seem to be a choice unless I'm missing something. Well, you have to call to set up appointment. That's why you don't look for something on the website if there's nothing that says how to set up appointment. No, you got to call. You call them up like they're human beings, and call up and say, hey, I'd like to make an appointment. See, that's the only way you're going to get traction. You're not going to get traction that you're going to read something that you want to read on the internet. It doesn't work that way. It may, and you get lucky, and it does. But if you really want to get it and it's not there, then you have to step up the game. Get a car. It is too dangerous to drive. X. Things continue to get worse. Well, HEF seems to be non-existent here in North Carolina. Well, it's all relative, Rob. And you have to find out what's there and how to use it. Setting up appointments, sometimes that it doesn't even seem to be a choice unless I'm missing something. I've been at this for months and I'm still struggling. And I guess because you don't call. You have to call these organizations and say, I need to talk to somebody because I need help for X. And when you say dangerous to drive X, is that something with the self-driving vehicles or something or like that? Or do you need help getting a car? But like if you go to find help, okay, you go to find help and put in job training, you're going to find 20, 30, 40 organizations. Car needs a part. Well, we have a grant for car repairs, Rob, and you could apply for that. It's on the 20th is the deadline, and that's $500 for car repair. Okay, now the other place to get car repair is in our Meta Grants report. Copy. Yeah, here, Meta Grants report. Okay, section item number 10 in the Meta Grants report. Okay, see item number 10. Okay. Okay, sources for grant repair. It may or may not work. And the way to get the most out of it, you call those sources there to find out about more sources. See, that's how the system really works. I mean, we don't train people to do that. We train people to go to the library, go to the internet, and find stuff. The good stuff isn't there. All that's there is the old stuff. The new stuff and the stuff that are opportunities aren't there and aren't categorized the way you want it to be. You could start searching that way, but you'll find things that are close but no cigar. And that means you have to dig harder. And digging harder means you have to get on the phone. Let me give you another report here that describes that a little better. Oh, yeah, look at this report. This explains that system a little clearer, maybe, for you. And it's the only way. I mean, Tammy will tell you that, right, Tammy? How much time have you spent on the phone getting all the money you got, right? Uh, that's what it's about. And that's what we're trying to do here all day. See what Tammy got? All day. And that's the way you get things to happen, unfortunately. But we're not taught that anywhere. And that's the problem, I think. And then see what happens is, I believe, and this is a biased opinion, is that we go to Google thinking it's easy and there's something there in Google for us. And what's in Google are people telling you it is easy. See, Google is full of people telling you it's easy. Just do this, it's easy. Just do this, and it's easy. Just do this. Just give me money, and it's easy, right? Well, you give those people money, it's still not going to be easy. But they make a thing. And to me, I go to grants.gov, and I'm having a tough time trying to find grants for trying to get my business started in Illinois. Okay, grants.gov is okay. See, what I do is take all the government stuff and put it in English. That's what I've been doing almost 50 years now. If you have a business you want to start, I mean, the best thing you'll probably get is something like the SBA, and you're looking for money. And that's a problem. See, the problem if you want to start your business and you need money to start your business, that's true. I understand that. I've started a lot of businesses, but you don't want to start that way because you don't understand the system enough to realize what is important. And so the people that are there to help you for free to start a business and help you look for money probably don't have money, but they will help you start your business more than anything else you'll find on the internet. See? But you want money for a business, so you're not going to look at these people. That's the problem. And these people will sit down with you, help you think through your idea, and show you where you're right, you're wrong, or whatever. See, what you have to do is match up what your desires are and what you want to do in life, and coordinate them with what's available. If you want to marry, I don't even know, new personalities or something, some big movie star, that's out of your range, right? If you're a pro musician, you can talk to a musician cares. Oh, see there, yeah, see that's right. There's a lot of things. And there are for the arts. There's a lot of little programs like that for the arts, and they're all over. I think, not indeed. What is Smiley? I get confused. Well, go to look at. Okay, let's go back to the help with starting a business. What you want to do when you want to start a business is find people who will mentor you to help you start a business. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this in the report. See if this gets here. That you could have. Okay, down here. We go over here. Okay. There's 2 videos here that show you the kinds of help that are available from nonprofits. It runs the gamut, all kinds of stuff. Okay. Now that will give you an idea of the kinds of help that is available if you look for it. If you're looking for just money, you probably won't find these people. But these people have money also and services to help you start a business. See, the government wants you to start a business because if you start a business, you won't need money to live and stuff like that. So you'll take care of a problem and help other people get jobs and solve that problem. Score mental health me. That was cool. Yeah. Okay. Now in the report I just put out, the 2 reports below, is there's something that's like Score. It's called Community Navigators, and these are the people that recently, about the end of last year, everybody got these people. They're nonprofit organizations, got big grant money to help you start a business. So in other words, what you have to do is sit down with somebody and help think through your idea. Most ideas you have, I mean, they're good, but they're not thought out well enough and matched to what is out there that you could use to make that happen. See, and that's the important thing. You may, in an ideal world, you could say, I need these 5 things to be successful business, right? Now you have to go out and find them. And that's the problem. See, what you have to do is, in that thought process of what you need, is sit down with somebody to help you bounce off these ideas you have and what is more realistic, and how you can do it. There's 100 ways to do it. I just got a $500 guy to fix my truck. Oh, that's from us, Musa? Great. By the way, okay, this is our 2nd anniversary for giving grants, okay? In other words, we started 2 years ago, and it started when I got like $20,000 from the PPP. I didn't need the money, but they threw it at me. And I said, well, I'm going to give it to my members because my members could use this money more than I can. Business was good and I didn't have to worry about eating and stuff like that. So I started doing that. And then we started becoming profitable. So I said, what am I, the money. So that's why then I decided, hey, I'm going to give our profits back to members because they need this more than we do. I mean, we pay ourselves first, and that's important because we can't be here to help people if we're not paid. And that's an important thing to do. So we pay ourselves up, then we give out. Now we're giving out over $500,000 a year or more. Depends on, people don't pick up their money. I can't believe that. So check if you've ever applied for us, check if you won or not on both platforms, Facebook, and here we have all the listing of winners. You go back and check your name, what happens if you're not. And also check the laptop. We just announced the winners for the June 30th laptop award. So we have all the winners listed for that. And you should go out and see if you're winning. And also you can start applying for the next laptops. I need an air conditioner. It's very hot here. Okay, here's where the places you check. I mean, what I check first is go to findhelp.org. Put in home repair. Okay, and start calling them. Okay, some of them will be maybe sound relevant. You call, some of them don't. Call everyone, even though they're not relevant, because they are all in the businesses helping people want to repair their home. So if they don't have a grant for you, they are more likely to know who does than you and I would. I don't live where you do. I have no idea what the hell's there locally. See, what I'm trying to do here is not only show you the exact websites they apply for, but the process. So you define those websites, so you don't need me for every. Don't forget about Red Cross. Can't see all those. See, most of those, Musa, will be in findhelp.org. And that's why, if you go there, you'll find a lot of those small things that, 2 videos from, okay. Here's a report on how to use them, okay? Okay. Musa, I'm glad that we helped you with your car. See, she got on. Did you ever think that was real money? Musa, that we really give out the money? Right? No, it's all, that's why I want, if you got something from us, please, on one or both of the platforms, Let's Go Help on Facebook or Let's Go Help too. I've spent a great deal of time on the phone contacting local resources and stuff. I know it takes work and what's putting in the work. I have a meeting as I speak with local SBA office with a business plan idea. It's just that being unemployed unemployment has run our time. It's beat the clock. Well, you have to find income. Okay, to me, what you do, Rob, finding income is that career one stop. You make an appointment as fast as you can to find income there. Okay, because that's what they do, and there are people dying to have people work. It may not be your perfect job, but you just have to create income. Who cares what it is? Yeah, you want to get out there and create income. And that's it. So that's why your career one stop, and also the people in find help under jobs. Okay, you call all those people in find help under jobs, but I mean that's why starting a business, if you need money, I mean I think that's a waste of time, because you got to create income faster than a job. A business will probably do it. Maybe if you have a way to start it and get income quickly, you can. And you can do that by just getting a customer. Have something you could do or sell or something for somebody else, and just find a customer to get paid. And that's important. The other way to do it is through the gig economy. You could start getting money in the morning. The gig economy. Okay. Start talking to people one-on-one as much as possible, because that's the only way you're going to get help if you don't understand the system well enough to get it to help you. So here is the gig economy. And this is on websites that don't charge any money and give you a little task to do. It's going to be a pain in the ass to find the right one, and that's fine. That's what life is. If it was that easy, we'd all be millionaires, right? So come back and ask a question when you got stuck again. When do it. In other words, look at here, gigs.indeed.com. I think they changed that link recently. Or even a ZipRecruiter part-time gig, those things will show you about right in your area where you see if you can make a match and start making money right away. I mean, it's a stupid little job or whatever. It doesn't matter. You need the income, because if you got zero, anything forward is up. You should put in one of the training feeds. Yes, it's all the training programs are in the major ones anyway, are in your the 500 mini grant reports. Okay, you just look over training under the 500 mini grants, and you got all the major training programs there. But even those, I mean, you could find them easily, really, at careeronestop.org. That's the main one, and then go to findhelp.org and put in job training, and you'll get the major ones there. Not everyone, there isn't everyone anywhere. You have to build that, and that's what's important to do. I know it's frustrating. I get frustrating too, trying to tell people how to do it. But I've been doing it for 50 years, so it's certainly different. Download report. Okay, here's the mini grant download report. I want you to do that. Okay, also, I look at my last couple of videos I have on housing and down payment money. In those videos, I have a listing of the 7 organizations that are in every city that help you get a house, help you find down payment money, help you find closing cost money. You have to contact each one of those 7 offices, and again, try to make an appointment to talk to somebody, because that's the only way you're going to get a lot of that stuff out of there. Otherwise, you'll look at that, oh, that's not for me, and you're gone. No, you have to figure out what it is. It's like getting to know somebody. You can't look at somebody's picture on the internet and get a date and you know everything about it. No, you got to meet for coffee first, see if this is something for you or not, and get more information about it. So that's very important. The other thing I just did is about healthcare. Now, this is a very important thing I did, and I wish let's see. I forget. Boy, my brain doesn't keep stuff in there too easily anymore. Okay, so I gotta figure this out a little better. Let me see where it is. Okay, scholarships, small thing. No, no, that's not it. I gotta find out my YouTube keeps them in order that I made them, and that's how I think about them. Uh, let's see, home buyers, no, profit help. Yeah, okay. The title is A Free Negotiator Can Reduce Your Medical Bills. This is an incredible source for people who have illness or whatever. Oh, help you twice in the last 10 years. That's great, Craig. So, yeah, see, there's help out there. It's how would you know? How do you know music cares? It's just by digging in or coming in by accident. That's what really the good things are. Usually you're looking for something else and you drop it. Something else comes in front of you by accident. You never knew to ask for. Patient advocate. Okay, this is an important site. Okay, patient advocate. If you have trouble paying your medical bills, they have people one-on-one to talk to you about that. If you have trouble paying for like living expenses while you're recuperating and things like that, or because of your health care, they have a listing, a wonderful database of nonprofit organizations that pay living expenses while you have illness. The most important thing about this patientadvocate.org is that they have people one-on-one that help you. Go to the front page, look at those videos. I try to copy them so they can put them in my video, and YouTube wouldn't let me do that. So look at those videos at Patient Advocate to get it. And also there's another one, needymeds.org. They don't have one-on-one help, but they have a great database for paying for health. You need transportation to go see a doctor across the city or across the country. I was exonerated and released from plea after having 30 years in plea. I'm 52 now, with no history, no subject, no credit history. I need direction on how to finance a pole barn. What's a pole barn? Is that like a pole dancing? Oh, it's the same part. No, there's special money now for formerly incarcerated or the returning citizens or whatever. The SBA is a grant now, or not, it's a loan but it's no collateral, no nothing. It's for people who been incarcerated. So the best way to do that is I gave the list up on top earlier. Make an appointment with your local community navigator. Okay. Yeah, okay. Here's a link that has a couple of videos that show you how these people help. They're examples. It's different in every city. And then there's a link also here of how to find your local community navigator. And that's an SBA link on the bottom there, and community navigator. And then you put in your zip code. And then what you do is you start calling them. Call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Meet with 5 different people. Everybody has different ideas. Everybody has different talents and things like that. So like me, I mean, I know a lot, but I can't know everything. Nobody does. So you talk to somebody else and see what they have. What the hell has got hurt? Everything is free. So unless you have somebody important or to do, I mean, and you want to get ahead and do this, this is it. And there's a lot of money, particularly local money, because we have so many formerly incarcerated, I don't know, like 20, 40 million or something like that, that the government is trying to do that. Start by County Freeman. Okay. Oh, that's me. I was reading my own. That's a little egotistical, isn't it? Yeah. I said, boy, this sounds good. Let's see. No, join that view. Oh, okay. Good. Wow. 78 posts. So, are you all going to eat hot dogs and beer today? Well, I'm going to go for a walk after this, and I'll probably do another live um, when I'm down by the mall, so I can show you the mall, what's going on there, if they let me in. It's been fenced off all week, but maybe today it should be open. Yeah, uh, and get there. But I want to thank you all for being there. You give me a great reason to make sure I get up tomorrow and start doing more of this stuff. And that's have a nice walk. I will, Craig. Just happy to be able to do it. I was sick for really bad for about 2 weeks or so. And then it got slowly. So getting there. I mean, at this age, there's a lot of worse things that could likely happen to me. And that's always in my mind. This is easy. It will pass, and I'll be to myself again. But Gilbert, make an appointment with a couple of those people because there's a lot of assholes out there, and you get a bad one, and you think that's everybody. No, it's not. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, you too, Cammie. And everybody, thank you again, and thank you for allowing us to be giving away all this money for the last 2 years. It's remarkable. I never thought I'd be able to do something like this, and it's the most rewarding thing I think I've ever done. And maybe the kids. Huh? I mean, the kids are, to me, the only thing in life I found that was better than I thought it would be. Well, this is sort of like that too. I mean, giving out this kind of money, boy, it's very selfish, man. It just feels great. So I appreciate you for giving me that feeling. It was just wonderful. Stay safe and blissful, everyone. Shalom. Right. Okay, Musa, take care. See you soon.